What was inside this 4,500-year-old pyramid standing 480 feet above the ground that researchers sent a robotic camera inside just to see it? At one point, the robotic camera stopped because there was now a stone slab in front of it. Researchers believe that there must be some secret hidden behind this slab that has been buried for the past 4,500 years. They were determined to uncover this secret at any cost, so they attached a drill machine to the robot which made a small hole in the stone slab. Now, a camera was sent through this hole, and it captured a scene on the other side of the slab that no one had seen in the past 4,000 years. In Egypt, there are a total of 138 towering pyramids that have withstood dozens of earthquakes and many dangerous storms over thousands of years. But not a single one of them has ever shifted even slightly from its place. Among them, the tallest and largest pyramid is called the Great Pyramid of Giza, and the base area of this pyramid is 13 acres. That means, astonishingly, not just one or two, but a total of 9 football fields could easily fit inside this pyramid. According to one estimate, a total of 2.3 million large stones were used in this pyramid, many of which weighed as much as 50 tons each. If we estimate the total weight, this pyramid weighs 6 million tons, which is equal to the weight of 12 Burj Khalifas. But what was the real purpose behind building such tall and magnificent pyramids? Thousands of years ago, when humans didn't even have any tools, how were the walls of these pyramids leveled inch by inch? How were 50-ton stones cut into square shapes and transported up to a height of 480 feet without cranes? And which engineers were responsible for building these pyramids, making them earthquake-proof, and setting all their sides at exactly a 51.5-degree angle? You will find out all of this in today's video, so let's get started. Challenge number 1. For centuries, various research teams have been racking their brains to figure out the construction technique of this pyramid. How exactly were all 4 sides of the pyramid aligned to the north, south, east and west without using a compass? Many experts believe that the architects of that time must have first searched for land that could bear the weight of stones weighing millions of tons. After that, using the polar stars, that is, the stars that help determine the Earth's poles, they marked each side of the pyramid. No compass and no optical instruments. Just using this basic technique, the direction of the pyramid was set thousands of years ago, and that too with 0 errors. Challenge number 2. The next challenge was leveling the ground. If the 13-acre land on which this pyramid was to be built had even a slight unevenness, it would have been absolutely impossible to erect this mountain of 2.3 million stones. Now, to level this land, the engineers of that time had neither a laser leveler nor a bubble level. Experts believe that pits were dug on all 4 sides of the construction site, water was poured into them, and then the water level on one side was matched with the water level on the other sides. The parts of the land that did not match the water level were likely cut and leveled using chisels and hammers. Many experts believe that the ancient Egyptians also used this simple tool, which had wooden pieces on both sides and a stone tied with a rope exactly at the center. If the stone touched the ground and its rope aligned exactly with the center line, it meant that the ground in between was perfectly leveled. Challenge number 3. Now, at the pyramid construction site, the directions were set, the markings were done, and the ground was leveled. Now it was time to start construction, for which massive stones weighing millions of tons were required. But to cut these stones, they had neither grinders nor jackhammers. Yet, they managed to cut stones weighing 50 tons and even shape them into squares or rectangles. But with whose help did they do this? Yes, this was the only tool with which the stones were cut. Experts believe that the chisels used in the construction of the pyramid were not made of copper alone, because they also knew that copper is soft and cannot cut stone. That's why a chemical, arsenic, was also added to it. These chisels, made from copper and arsenic, were struck against the stones using wooden hammers, and after many hours of hard work, large stones were shaped. Challenge number 4. Now, since this special type of stone, which we now call limestone, was being quarried in the city of Tora, 250 kilometers away from the pyramid construction site at Giza. Now the issue was how to transport these stones to Giza. Each stone weighed 50 tons, that is 50,000 kilograms, which is roughly equal to the weight of 3 passenger buses, and about 2.3 million such stones were to be used in just one pyramid. To transport such a massive weight, neither any animal of that era could be of use, nor did they have trucks available. In fact, even in today's modern era, if this task had to be done, transport companies would have a pretty tough time. Amazingly, this work was accomplished with the help of workers and boats. Yes, the river that existed between Tura and Giza was utilized, and the stones were loaded onto large boats and transported to the pyramid site. Experts believe that this task was not that easy. For loading and unloading such massive stones onto ships, at least an army of 500 workers must have been deployed at the same time. Challenge number 5. The teams of experts researching the construction of the pyramid had now found answers to many of their questions. But one thing kept bothering them all the time. The limestone blocks were cut, transported, and even started being placed one on top of the other during construction. The issue was, how were the stones ultimately transported to such great heights? Many experts believe that this was planned even before the construction of the pyramid began. Either they were taken up using a spiral track or in a zigzag manner. But one thing is certain, stones weighing 50,000 kilograms must have been hauled up with the help of an army of laborers. Challenge number 6. The issue wasn't just about millions of laborers cutting limestone with chisels and hammers or transporting such massive stones. Inside this pyramid, compartments were built along with passageways to enter them and many small tunnels as well. Everything else was fine, but one thing left the experts astonished. The stones used in the inner compartments were not limestone, but granite. Yes, granite is a type of stone that is considered the hardest in the world after diamond. Even in today's modern era, granite cannot be cut without the help of large grinders. Many archaeological experts from around the world were also given a tour of the pyramid. But no one could figure out how, 4,500 years ago, the Egyptians managed to cut such a hard stone like granite with such precision. Eventually, after many years, experts solved this mystery as well. The Egyptians had cut granite so precisely using a saw that didn't even have teeth. Yes, this toothless saw was weighted down on both sides and moved over the granite while gravel was placed in between. Experts believe that using this method, it would take 4 months to cut such a large stone. So, what was the real purpose behind building the pyramids? How many laborers worked on these pyramids at the same time? And when a robotic camera drilled into a stone slab inside the pyramid, what was the scene revealed inside that had not been seen by anyone in the past 4,500 years? You will learn all this and even more in part 2 of this video. Thank you so much for your loving comments and likes. I will see you in the very next absolutely amazing and exciting part of this incredible video.